Okay, we are talking about when do menopause symptoms end? How long do they last? Why am I still getting symptoms in postmenopause, right? Because some people do. Why do you still have the weight gain even though you're postmenopause or you finished menopause? What's going on? That's things I'm going to talk about in this video. All right. So if you are new to me, hello, welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and check out my other videos. I have almost 800 videos on here. And if you're on Facebook, make sure to come and join my Facebook group, Women Creating Healthy Lives. That's a free group on Facebook where I hang out every single day, where I do some free challenges. I post trainings. I do a lot of impromptu videos about what I'm making in a day, or showing you how I make my meals, or giving you some recipes. So I'm in there all the time. It's such a great place. Tons of value. Come and join us. And let's talk about this. So this is a question I get quite a lot. And I know that when I was going through it, I thought, oh my God, is this ever going to end? So there's perimenopause, when you still have your period, and that's when the symptoms can be the craziest. That's when the weight gain also starts. But you also have things like headaches, digestive problems, brain fog, bloating, not being able to sleep, maybe memory problems, right? So those are some other things too. And there's more too that happen, but those are some of the regular ones. And so you're feeling really out of balance, really emotional symptoms, and you're just going emotional ups and downs. And it feels like you're just falling apart. That is that perimenopause phase. If you still have your period, you are in perimenopause, and you can expect a lot of symptoms. But there are things you can do, which I show you in all my programs. And I'm able, like I lost weight in perimenopause. I truly changed things, and I got down to a weight I was in my 20s. So when you know what to do and the right foods to eat and how to kind of what things need to come together and how to make those proper shifts and changes, you can feel so much better. Then there's menopause, when you haven't had your period for one full year. And often by that time, you're getting a lot of hot flashes, or you may still have digestive problems and weight gain. Weight gain may be getting a lot worse for you at that time, okay? And maybe sleep problems also. And your skin, you notice your skin is aging so much faster. So there's different things that happen at different stages. And then postmenopause is basically right after menopause, right? It's when you haven't had your period for like one full year and more. And you're postmenopause, which I am right now. And yes, I can still get some symptoms. I still get some hot flashes when I'm under stress, or when I eat too heavy foods or a lot of cooked starches. I don't eat that often, but if I do, I will get the hot flash. Coffee, wine, alcohol, too much sugar, and too spicy foods can all give you hot flashes. And hot flashes for some people go right till into the 80s. I know, it's crazy. So symptoms, there's no magic number for when symptoms age, or what symptoms you should be having at whatever phase you are at. Every single woman is different. But here's the thing to remember. You can do things to bring your body back into better balance. That's exactly what I help women with in the programs. I know this. I proved it many times. You do not have to stay so out of balance. But what does it require? Body, mind, and soul. It requires you to what you eat, and even some sort of exercise. Too much exercising in the wrong way can cause weight gain and can stop you from losing weight. Not enough exercise at all can keep you very sedentary and gaining weight, and more fat, losing muscle at extreme fast rate, right? Exercise, exercising the right way for you according to what phase you're in will absolutely have a positive effect. That's when you really begin to notice the difference. But it's also knowing that. I've been a personal trainer, so that's what I help women through too, is knowing exactly what type of exercises they should be doing for them, because everybody's different. And then that will help you, because if you're doing something that's not right, let's say you're highly stressed a lot and you begin to do a boot camp, or you're doing some strenuous weight training regime, or cycling, something that's really crazy, that is one of the worst things you can do if you're under consistent stress. If you're at that, oh my God, I'm just so stressed all the time, then you do not want to do a lot of hard exercising at all. Because when your body's under too much stress, you're not going to be able to lose the weight, okay? And your hormones will stay out of balance. Positively, they'll stay out of balance. So it's finding that balance between nourishing your body and your soul, right? Doing things that help you to slow down for your body to relax, and even certain few things during the day that can help reduce that stress response so that your body can better balance. The food is a huge thing, one of the most important things by far. 99.9% of the women I speak to are doing that part wrong for this phase of life, just because of the conflicting, confusing information that is out there. Some foods that are healthy actually cause weight gain in this phase of life. So the symptoms, as in fat, I'm not losing weight and I'm postmenopause, shouldn't I be losing it by now? Yes and no. If you are on the right path for you, to bring your body back into better balance, eating the right foods for that, then your body will adjust. I do not have a weight problem ever postmenopause, not at all. Like, I can go back and I can eat rice if I want. I can eat various things if I want. I still don't gain the weight because my body, I know what to do to keep it into better balance so that I don't have that issue, right? With all what food I'm eating goes right to fat, right to fat, right to fat. So in perimenopause and midlife, if you're not changing what you eat, if you don't get rid of some of those foods that actually cause weight gain, and you're not eating enough of the nutrient dense proper foods to help your glands produce the hormones properly, right? Minerals. I'm not talking about protein. I'm talking about minerals. And there's an imbalance in how you eat that can cause a big problem. If you have bad digestive problems, that'll cause a big problem. Consistent stress. All these things just keep you gaining weight as you age, and it won't stop because you're continually caught up in the loop and you don't know what's not working. You don't know what to include more of, right? And that's what I help you with my programs. And also, every woman is different. So what works for one woman may not work for you. And that's why a lot of the diets and a lot of the exercise programs that women may try when they're in midlife, they're like, why did it work for her? It hasn't worked for me at all. Maybe nothing's going to work for me. I feel so helpless. I feel so hopeless. I'm never going to find what works for me. I've tried everything and nothing works, right? Have you ever said that? I've tried everything and nothing works. Well, that can be true because you have not found the right thing for you because you're too busy trying to copy what's made for somebody else. And when I work with people, I really help them discover what works for them. Once you know for yourself what works for you, you will never have to diet again, right? It's up to you to more or less stick with what works for you. And if you get off path, well then, yeah, you might gain some weight, right? But otherwise, knowing, yes, I know this is what works good for me. This is how I eat. This is how I exercise. And then you continue with that, you will see the changes in your body actually quite fast. So even with the symptoms, right? The brain fog, so much to do with what you're eating and what you're not eating enough of, how you're starting your morning. I hear so many women starting their mornings with just coffee, then maybe a smoothie with almond milk and protein powder, and they're out the door, or they don't eat till lunch. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry, but that is not going to work for you in this phase of life. It's only going to harm your body. So not knowing how to nourish, fuel, and feed your body in the morning that will keep you right out of balance. Right out of balance. I don't care what you eat for dinner. If you don't get that morning part right, it's not going to work for you, right? So there's a few things. So there is no, when should this end? There is no, what symptoms? How come I'm still getting these symptoms at this age? Shouldn't I be over it? No, all it's saying to you is something's out of balance. Your body talks to you in symptoms. And so it's up to you to say, okay, I'm going to work on this, but it's not just working on one, as in exercise, food, or stress reduction. It's working on all of them. And most importantly, the stress reduction and getting the foods right. Very, 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 very important. So I know you might want to have heard something that's more exact, but I'm unable to say that. But what I know for sure is when women work with me, they begin to come into better balance within the first 2 weeks. It's so possible when you're on the right track. I have a 6-week program that's starting May 10th. That's May 10th, 2021, depending on. But please reach out to me. I do one-on-one coaching, and I always have some sort of group coaching program going on. Just take this time for you. You are worth it. You deserve to feel your best. Oh my God, how is this going to affect now and in for the rest of your life if you do not learn what's going to work to bring your body back into better balance? Okay. So much love to all of you, and please subscribe and say hello below. Let me know you've watched this. Thank you so much for being here and spending time with me. Bye-bye.